Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Taffy, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Let's go ahead and jump into our YouTube file, and we go from Cain to Judas, which makes me happy in my heart. We're taking him down to the dark level. Judas already has his boss rush out of the way, which means that we don't have to fret about doing that anytime soon. We do have to fret about the fact that he starts off with 1 HP, but his damage is balling out of control, which is a good thing. Oh shit, I almost forgot. I mean, I just literally had the pin in my hand and nearly forgot, which means I would have almost bought you guys some popcorn. Pity, more's the shame, as they say in English. 0LRVPNZW. Excellent. There are a lot of tinted rocks, but I have no bombs and I have no method with which to access them. I would very much like the life-saving spirit hearts that they offer us. Okay, this is a room that literally could kill us in one shot. So I'm going to pop our Book of Belial for our extra bit of damage. The Joker card is super interesting, and if I get health on this floor, I'll pop it. We're gonna get every deal with the devil opportunity. As long as we're carrying the Book of Belial, we'll get every deal with the devil opportunity that would normally show up. The problem with Judas is we very rarely have the health necessary to take said opportunities. If you can get Judas into a place where he can take the deals with the devil, usually that'll basically spell a one run for you. So you know, nice leisurely pace. I saw a very nice pseudo compliment from somebody in the comments who said they thought that Northern Lion was a more skilled player, but that he had a tendency to let himself throw what would otherwise be one runs. I'm gonna choose to take that as a compliment. I actually think from a skill standpoint I'm slightly better than NL, but puberty's fine, thank God. I was terrified that was going to be something really bad. I love NL to death. Somebody else also said, hey, if you know NL, you should get him to record something. I don't know, like, I don't personally know Northern Lion. We've chatted on Twitter a couple times. That's been about as far as that goes. I would love to do stuff with NL, but that, you know, it is what it is. Shit on a kitten's face. I'm going to take the Broken Ankh. As far as I understand how it works, the broken Ankh could conceivably bring us back as Blue Baby, which could conceivably save our run, depending on how or if we take damage here. This is not the worst room ever. This is not a good room, but this is the kind of room that if I'm going to see a big room on the map and I'm playing as like the Lost or as, I don't know, Judas, somebody who can't afford to take hits of damage, this is the one I'm looking for. Speaking of being able to trade away health, I guess when I get into this upcoming top right item room, I'm really hoping for like a less than 3. Normally when I see health show up, I'm kind of bummed out about it because you want something that'll alter your, oh geez, I won't even know if I take a deal with the devil. I won't even know what I take. Oh, Dio mio. I don't know that means I get to do it. Like, I may want to bypass the deal with the devil on this floor altogether. I want my bomb back. I want the ability to fly. I want keys. I want everything that room has to offer. I'm going to go ahead and check out the rest of the floor to see if maybe I can score a bomb anywhere else. I also have a halfway... Oh, God almighty. This thing would kill us in one shot. And I think it's going to explode into bullets. No, explode into blue flies, which is great. Hey, there's a bomb. I'm going to shoot all this poop, too, on the off chance that maybe I can procure more consumables, because we need keys in a pretty bad way. We need keys for... I mean, I would love to open both those golden chests. I would love to get all that money. Oh, man, why did we get that dead last? I'll take petrified poop with me. Peeper's Eye is one of the unsung hero items of the game. It has a tendency to do so much more than people normally give it credit for. Yeah, okay, we're gonna roll with this. I feel confident enough in my skills and abilities to not have to necessarily worry about dying on this boss fight, unless it's the Haunt, in which case I'm going to wish against wishes that maybe oh god, that's so much money. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's enough money to go to the shop. Let's do this. Like, I'm not crazy about it. I'm not crazy about the way this is all sort of panning out, but this, I think, ultimately is going to maybe save our lives. What we can do is we can go to the shop now, see if there's a 15-cent item worth buying. If there's not, we can buy a bomb. We can maybe buy a key. Oh, Dio mio, I did not know you could do it like this. I'm going to grab this. The jar is fuck awful, man. That's so bad. Oh, that's so frustrating. Now we'll never know what the other item was. The jar... I don't even fully comprehend what the jar does. It saves something. It's a trash item, as far as I understand. That there may be a broken-ass way to use it. I'll be damned if I know what it is. I'm gonna try my best to sort of not split Larry up into multiple pieces. That always feels like a really good way to sort of put yourself in a situation to get hit. If it's health, I'll go. It's health. Let's go. Well, fortunately for us, if we do get an item from this room, it won't cost us anything. There's spiders. That's pretty low on my priority list. We actually will get an item. It is Guppy's Tail. Normally, I'm really excited about that as we have no keys. I'm excited because it's 1/3 a Guppy item. I'm less excited because it means now we really need to find some poop to shoot. With the petrified poop the way that it is, it will give us more payouts as we grab... as we shoot poop, it'll give us more payouts. Maybe. We'll see. We may fight the entirety of this floor and then decide whether or not we want to come back. Good news, we got to deal with the devil-style item, and it didn't cost us any health. As Judas, that's actually pretty exceptional. Bad news is that we got Guppy's Tail, which is not immediately useful, and the next sort of bad news is that that doesn't count as taking deal with the devil precedent, which means we could conceivably... I don't know if it works this way because that was the first floor. Oh, Tough Love is so nice. Tough Love means, in accordance with our luck stat, we will shoot occasionally a tooth, which will do I believe 3 times our tier damage, which is really going to help us out. Let's. Oh, I was going to see if maybe I could move him. So especially on those rooms where we pop Book of Belial, we're going to be occasionally doing crazy damage. As you can see, Peep's Eye is sliding through the room, occasionally wiping out 2 or 3 enemies that we would otherwise have to deal with. Oh, hey, there's a lot of knock around there. I never thought I'd say this, and we joke about it. I would go for Notched Axe on this floor. I would love to pick up Notched Axe and then leave it behind, because of rooms like this. Who knows? There could be a crawl space. There could be a black market down there. We could get the Tinted Rock. We could get money from those pots. I mean, we could conceivably get the quarter. There's a lot of good that can come from this room. I guess ultimately I could try to bomb my way into the secret room, but that still doesn't get me into the shop. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the sure thing here. Ah, that hurts my heart. Is there something hiding? No, it's a grub on the ground. It's a texture animatic. That sucks. All right, well, you know, it's not the end of the world. Guppy's Tail, that's the drawback. Like, everybody gets excited because you're 1/3 of the way to Guppy, and because you have Guppy's Tail, if you can fix your problem with the whole not having keys issue, then you can do some remarkable things, especially on the chests, man, where just items will just drop like rain, like chocolate rain, and that's great and everything, but you have to get over the first hurdle of not having keys. So I'm happy with Tough Love. Obviously, I love luck stats now. I'm happy with the Book of Belial as always, because that means that we at least get to peek in here, and this time, at least... okay. Well, I mean, you could just give me the rest of the Guppy items and we'll call it even. Or you can give me... let's go 3 chests of spiders. Give me 3 chests of spiders and we'll call it good. Oh, these pills could be so bad. Tears down is the worst pill. Health down is the second worst pill, and puberty sure exists. Oh, that's why there are players that flat out refuse to take pills. And it's because you could have those all-time backfire situations like what we just had happen there. We have golden chests all over the place. There's nothing I can do about that. I am going to sacrifice our spirit heart to try out this curse room. I think we need to play balls out a little bit. Oh, we need to play balls out a little bit in the hopes that we can maybe turn this around. But we are right back where we started. Now, if there is a positive to be taken away from this, it is that I just got a cold wash of dread over my body. I love Judas runs, and I get so sad when they don't work out. If there is a positive to be taken away from this, and I think that there is, it's that we now know that there is a health downgrade pill floating around in our rotation. If we find another one, we can take it as a health upgrade. We'll just know not to take it again after that. Okay, so we're counting on, I don't know if Petrified Poop and Larry's manufactured poops work in... I've heard people say that Larry's poops that he generates don't actually generate consumables, because people could farm that forever, that it could totally be exploited. That said, you know, if I'm willing to put in the time to farm Larry Jr. poop, I feel like maybe, just maybe, you should just give me the goddamn consumables and shut your face. But that's just angry me talking right now because I don't like that I'm in the situation that I'm in. The most ideal item pickup right now would be, I'll take Judas's tongue in a second. Oh, get to the end. My most ideal item pickup now would actually be 9 lives. If we're gonna roll with 1 heart of health, we might as well get 9 lives on top of it. It also gets us 2/3 of the way to Guppy. You know, find solace in the small things that we can accomplish right now. Okay, this tier downgrade. Anything that modifies our tier rate is something I would be interested in because this pill. Unbreak my heart, say you'll love me again. Undo the hurt that you caused when you took down my tears and gave me nothing in return. Our first deals with the devil have driven me to song. Like that's how bad these first couple of deals with the devil are. I'm gonna save this key for the shop. I feel much better about the idea. Okay, well here's the deal. We know that Judas's tongue is in the room below us. Petrified poop is here. If we come across poop, I could totally die in this room. I could die in this room. I could die in this room. Oh no! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, Book of Belial. I don't want to die here. The gypsy lady was wrong. This is not where I die. Just need to be better. I need to be a better player than I normally am. That's it. That's all there is to it. I have to be a better player than I normally am. Alright, just be better. Be better than you are. I watched Whiplash last night. I feel like I have a strong grasp on what makes a person good at everything that they want to do in life. Okay, are there hearts on the floor? Back somewhere? I would really prefer to not just wing this. Please tell me we left a heart anywhere. Anywhere. Oh no, there's Curse of the Moderately Irritated on this floor too. Which means I have to be really careful. I could be jettisoned into a room that has conflict in it and not even know it. Oh, okay. It's a lost run. It's a lost run. No! No! Oh my god. That was super scary. Peep's eye, peeper, doing work, carrying water. Like I said he would. I called it. I said, you know, peeper's eye is one of those undervalued items. I hate coming back into this room. I don't know what to do here. I mean, I guess I know what to do is just to keep going and not suck. But man, oh man. I was hopeful. I was hopeful it would be health. I was hopeful that it would be something useful. Oh, shit on me! Sorry, I got the door open too. A helicopter flew by at the exact same time that the world's fastest poop droplet just jammed up in my face. I'm deflated. I'm deflated by that run. I'll go ahead and we'll fire up a new one and I'll see what maybe I can do. Oh my god, crack the sky. Is that how we're gonna start it? That's what this does. Random shots down that don't have any ability to home in on the enemy. My heart hurts, man. I had some incredible dodges in there. I made the mistake of taking pills, which as Judas is really, you're shooting the moon. You're betting your life savings on one turn of the roulette wheel in that situation. If you run as Judas and then decide to start taking pills as well, you're counting on not getting a tears down pill, a puberty pill, and a health down pill all in the same room as your reward for beating the boss fight without taking any damage. You know, and I knew that when I did it, and you know, I'm not thrilled about it. I felt confident that we could just kind of through our ability to. I'm not a great mechanics player when it comes to like being able to sort of walk through raindrops the way that like Cobalt Streak will sort of Neo his way through the code of the Matrix. I can't quite do that, but I feel confident enough in my dodging skills to make the sick jukes when the sick jukes are needed. Without having magnetic tears, I've never seen one of those poop droplets move as fast as it just moved right there. And it moved. Not only did it move with purpose, but it moved in such a way that it was like it homed in on us, and we made contact with it. Like that's the thing that that really has me, literally has me stuttering right now, is that we made contact with it. And we hit it with a tier, and I thought that would be enough to repulse it, to sort of send it in an opposite direction. And not only did it not go in an opposite direction, but, yeah, man, I like, oh, shit on me. The slightest, most minor dodge, and it was right in our face. I don't know. My confidence when it comes to Isaac recently has been shot because we started so well on this series, and it felt like when we didn't win, it was borderline awe-inspiring because we'd look at it and go, oh my god, we won so many in a row, how are we not winning now? And now I come into each run and I feel a real sense of, not quite dread, but I feel a real sense of like, oh, foreboding. Dread is too strong, foreboding is the right word, where I'm just like, oh man, this could go terribly wrong. Whereas before, in a lot of situations, especially like dangerous situations where I was like, oh, well, this could conceivably go wrong, I always kind of felt like, well, we'll sort it out. You know what I mean? Like, we'll figure it out. We did get items from, we did get the, like, Guppy's tail from our first item room, which is normally pretty good. We had no keys, which was kind of a bummer. I don't know, man. We got things that were technically pieces of a puzzle, and I don't necessarily feel like that things broke our way significantly enough for me to overcompensate and get us to that escape velocity necessary to pull Judas into a successful run. Oh, my heart. All right, that's it. That's fine. I'm gonna do my best now to absolutely hand this game its ass. So, anything I can do, I mean, not like I wasn't trying before, but now I'm making a conscientious effort. I won't take pills unless I know exactly what they do, or unless I get PhD or whichever horoscope sign that we see, astrological sign we see. I can't remember exactly which one it is. Virgo. One of them gives you the PhD effect. Off the top of my head, I can't remember which one it is. Plus, I feel like I wasted the intro, and I, wasted the beginning of the run. Yeah, see, that's, oh Jesus, that's the speed that I'm used to seeing from these guys, which is why I didn't really panic when I first saw that one. But then, yeah, the way he moved at me was like the kind of speed that you're used to seeing things attack you when magnetic tears kind of fucks with the physics of entering the room. All right, well, let's put that run behind us. That's a bummer, but it is what it is. I gotta start to accept the fact that I'm Isaac Mortal. Iron Bar's concussive tears, to the best of my understanding, it's also a damage upgrade. We're carrying around the Yarrow rune. The Yarrow rune will duplicate whatever's on the ground. I don't feel like it's worth it for a single bomb or a chest. But that said, we could probably parlay this into any room where we see a lot of things that we need. I won't assume that I'm gonna carry this Yarrow rune all the way to the chest. I would love that. That said, if we're running short of keys, if we're running short of health, if we're running short of any sort of consumable where spirit hearts can, sort us out, or whatever the situation may be, I will happily, oh Jesus Christ, I will happily utilize the Yarrow rune to give us duplicates on the ground. If it's 2 spirit hearts, become 4 spirit hearts, and that keeps us alive for 2 floors while we sort everything out. So be it, man. I'm not working under the assumption that raw skill is going to carry me to the finish line from here on out. I don't know what that blue guy's deal was. I'm not sure exactly what that particular color champion did. I half expected him to shoot bullets, and I half expected him to give us flies, and he did neither one. So, secret room. What do we got? I swore up and down I wasn't going to do this. So, unless we get the PhD, I'm leaving him behind because, frankly, I think that was the point where our run went straight to hell. Straight to hell in a handbasket on the last floor. So I will not tempt fate again. I will not. I will. There's the same chance that you're going to get a tears upgrade and a health upgrade as there is the chance that you're going to get a tears downgrade and a health downgrade. That sucks, but it's like the mathematics of that are just like I should have. At some point that was going to happen. It hadn't happened to me in a super long time, and I guess it was just time to pay the devil his due. So here we are, new run. Hopefully we can get some neat items. I am blissfully hopeful that we'll not fight. Can we even fight a second horseman on this second level? I don't know that we can. I don't want to fight another horseman. I would like very much to fight somebody who can give me health. Pin is an easy fight. I see people do a lot of futzing around where they move left and right and sideways. All you have to do is hug this bottom wall and just shift slightly off to the side and pull kind of a matador Olay, and you never have to stop moving from like here. I've never had a pin fight. I've had pin fights where things have worked out weirdly where you have to circulate around the room, but ultimately you really don't have to move from that bottom area. Alright, I am going to go fast and loose here. We're going to take Ceremonial Robes, which is an evil up and gives us a bunch of spirit hearts. And then I'm going to take Horror Babylon. As long as we don't have red heart health, we actually do a lot more damage. And we should be cranking out devastating damage output from here on out. I might go see what's in our shop, just because we have so many different places where I can bomb. Pots, clay pots, and maybe come up with a quarter or come up with some change. There's another key. It's nice. Yeah, at this point I may not have any excuse to not go blow up some pots. I'm really like I'm getting over it. I'm getting over it. I am, but I'm really borderline angry at the game for that first run, man. Oh, my heart, it hurts. Let's go see what's in our shop. That said, we're off to a good start. If we can find a dark bum, if we can find a relic or a miter somewhere, that'll really... This is the jar that we got for 7 cents. I'm not sure what it does. I hate it forever. I will go ahead and take... You know what? Maybe what we did was we spent a bomb and a key to get 2 spirit hearts. We sure as hell did. That was almost where I wanted to use the Yara rune. I opted against it. I feel like we're doing well enough right now that I don't need to panic. We can try to find an optimal place to use that. If I get into a room with like a D20 and a blood bank, then we could do some crazy game-breaking type shit. I don't know yet. I don't know yet exactly what we're gonna do. Piercing Tears would be really cool. I'm trying to think now, like, what would I want to make this run unique in my head. Piercing Tears would be cool. I like the Concussive Tears. I will happily I'll take Guppy, Mom's Knife, Brimstone. Anything I can do to sort of prove to the game that it is submitted to me. I am the force of nature. I am the one who knocks, Skylar. And I would like very much for the game to understand that. So anything I can take that's super overpowered, I 100% will. Hey, that's actually not bad. Headless Baby. For 3 blue hearts. Yeah, sure, what the hell. I don't think that this actually does us any good. It's, what is it, once in a blue moon we do damage to an enemy and it restores our red heart health. It may come in handy down the road. Road. It probably won't right now. Now I'm feeling a little self-conscious about what we're doing. We picked up Headless Baby. Headless Baby will leave a trail of damaging creep behind us that enemies can walk on. Super glass cannon, but at the same time, like I said, I feel confident enough in my ability to sort of manage a room that I don't think that we're gonna put ourselves truly in harm's way, as long as I don't go into just a miserably bad situation. Our creep almost entirely did in that Larry's cousin Barry up there. Barry Jr. Oh, thank God these shoot straight, because I cannot navigate the ones that shoot the shotgun spread to save my life. But I do one of these small rooms on the off chance that there's combat in there, only because it will give me the ability to charge up the bookable aisle for this big room fight. If I don't have to go in there underwhelming, then I won't. This is Magic Fingers pay to play. It will use our money to do damage throughout the room, but our money I think is better spent in shops for the time being. I will continue to shoot fires because fires are going to give us the ability to stockpile maybe enough money to go to our shop. I did miss fires back in that previous room, one of those previous rooms. I will try my best to rectify that. Yeah, see, even that guy doesn't move as fast as I feel like that little Diglett did. I'm going to be hung up on that for a hot minute. I'll be hung up on that until we reach escape velocity with this run. At 11 cents, I do think it's worth it to go ahead and poke our heads in. If I get 15 cents, I'll buy the blue map. If I don't get 15 cents, I'll buy the remote detonator, that little detonator plunger. It will give us 5 bombs. We won't take it forever and always. This room sucks so hard. We won't take it forever and for always, but we will... Oh, shit. Ugh. But we will pick it up and set it down literally just for the 5 bombs that it gives us. That's worth 7 cents to me. 7 cents for 5 bombs seems reasonable, especially when we're flying around on just spirit hearts. Please pop up. Will the real Slim Shady please pop up? Eeh. I hate that one because he shoots on top of just being, like, when he's closed he shoots. I can't navigate this at the same time. Oh my god. Will one of you guys please work in my favor here? Thank you. I really wish these things turned off the moment you were done fighting the room. It feels like maybe they should. Why keep an element of danger in the room? I'm already gonna muck up things like fires and spikes on the floor. I'm gonna aimlessly walk into those on occasion. I'm sure of that. What is this? I don't care. I don't care. Taffy doesn't care. Look at me. This is Taffy not caring. If I had been smart, I would have 100% say. Oh Jesus! I would have 100% charged up the bookable ad for this fight. I guess between the ceremonial robes and the Whore of Babylon, we're actually doing enough damage that I feel comfortable coming in here and fighting this fight without having it, without having the multiplier of the bookable aisle. We've already taken Headless Baby from this deal with the Devil Room, so there's not anything waiting for us, unfortunately. I'm basically just trying to see whether or not I can find another Tinted Rock so I can comfortably... Cat of Nine Tails is fine, it's a shot speed and damage upgrade. I want to see if I can comfortably get in and out of that, I want to see if I can comfortably get in and out of the curse room down here. I'm still going, you know, hard enough and fast enough that I want to continue to see whether or not I can. What? Hey, wait. If that's the shop over there, what's this? It's pretty good, man. Satanic Bible's going to give us an extra heart. We're going to take this, pop it again. We're going to pick up the Necronomicon and set it down so that we never see it again. If I did not love the Book of Belial so much, I would take... I'm still toying with the idea of taking Satanic Bible with me, but at the very least it gives us the opportunity to poke our heads in here for the cost of a key. Oh, I wish I could fly. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp in the microphone like that. What a total D-bag I am. I managed to power through lunch before I came in. Alright, let's go buy our 7 bombs. We're not going to get enough money for the secret. I mean... I can do this, I guess. I'm not thrilled about it. That is just enough. Well, here's the thing, though. As I buy the map, I got no bombs. Alright, well, there we go. 5 bombs. Maybe I look for the secret room. I'll try here. Alright, then I feel relatively confident that it's going to be here. You know what? At this point, I've narrowed it down to the only place it can be, and it would be a shame to spend the 2 bombs and not get anything out of it. So, here. Yeah? Alright. 3 cents. So we ended up spending, I don't know, like a penny a bomb. No. I don't know. I know that I didn't min-max that very well. Oh, everything leave me alone. Like I said, there is very much part of me that wishes I could leave here with both the Book of Belial and the Satanic Bible. Realistically, though, I can't, and I would much more rather... let's see what's in here. Alright, here's what we gotta do. I would much rather have the opportunity to gain the health necessary to trade away for deals with the devil than to sort of assume that the run as we have it is enough to win. We're gonna put all these concrete crates over in one spot. We're gonna get them with 1 bomb. Time consuming, yes. Worth it, absolutely. Considering all the bullshit stuff that I just swung on the last floor. No, come on, Taffy, you fat ass sausage finger bastard. You're lucky that worked out for you, man. Oh, so irritated with myself there for a second. Goat head means that realistically, if we wanted to have the Satanic Bible now, we could have. Unfortunately, that was not in the cards. Oh, this was the perfect room for the Yara rune. I am so dumb. I forgot I had it. I forgot I had it. There's no excuse for it other than I forgot I had it. I'm gonna use the death card just to get rid of it. I'm really kicking myself right now, man. It's been a really long time since I've done something where I felt the need to apologize. I feel the need to apologize. That was... I've just recently unlocked the Yara rune on this floor, Hagalaz destroys everything in the room. I'll go ahead and take that with us for now. I've only recently unlocked the Yara rune on this account, and I really only play on this account anymore, with the rare exception of when I play on the Twitch account. And even then, I don't see it very often because I have so much more stuff unlocked on the Twitch account that fewer things show up. So I'm kicking myself pretty hard right now. Recognize that I recognize the mistake, and I actually feel pretty bad about it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this. I don't really want to mess with this room too much. Yeah, I got so excited about being smart about putting all the bombable crates in one place that I didn't stop to think that I could have had 6 bombable crates and not 3. So this will be a place where Headless Baby will sort a lot of things out for us. There we go. Just by kiting these enemies along, we'll do most of the damage we need. I'll take a peek in here. Oh wait, this is a good room for the Hagalaz room. We use that, it destroys everything. We get pills. I was really hoping for like Magic Mush or Mini Mush. I've already said that and I mean it, I'm not going to take pills on this run. Not with Judas, not with our health in such a precarious situation. Concussive Tears is saving us from being bum rushed in the corner for these things. Is theoretically the boss trap room enough for Yara? Oh, this was so the perfect room for it. What an asshole I am. Alright. I guess it could be. It depends on what's in there. I might as well, if I'm gonna fight it. Let's go fight the boss and see what our deal with the devil is, and then we'll decide whether or not we want to come back here and fight a boss trap room for what will ultimately be 4 gray chests. I'm not gonna lie, I'm about over the whole Curse of the Unknown thing. Holy water. Holy water doesn't do a whole lot of dick. It will. Yeah, we'll probably go back and. I don't need to use the Yara room in here with a bunch of pills and bombs. That's fine. We'll take the 6 bombs. We will 100% come back, use the Yara room on that boss trap room, and get double the chest for our fight. If we're gonna fight, we might as well fight for a whole lot. So yeah, holy water will break and leave a tiny, and I mean just fuck off tiny, puddle of dangerous creep behind us, considering the fact that we have... oh, I don't have any keys. Alright, well... oh, come on, Taffy. There, it looks like that. I just wanted to illustrate what holy water did. Taffy cares that much that I would take some ridiculously bad damage. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead and blow up this tinted rock. More spirit hearts would be good. The small rock would be better. But beggars can't be choosers. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I would actually want / accept. I mean, I'll take health if it's offered to me, but there's part of me that wants a tier modifier. I want like Squeezy, or I want the Torn Photo more than I want health right now. Oh. I'm gonna try both of them. Portable slot is bad. Portable slot is bad. Okie dokie. I'm willing to bet after our boss fight, boss trap room fight, that we'll be able to afford what's necessary to go back there and try the other one. That's a bummer. I hate not being able to see what you're trying to purchase, man. Excuse me. Chad. So we really want Dark Bum out of this deal with the devil. Because if we're gonna have Chad, who is a fine item when you're running essentially a blue baby run with no red hearts, Chad's a fine item so long as you can convert his red hearts that he drops into spirit hearts. We're gonna get Krampus, so we're hoping for... I guess we've got Goat Head. If we really feel like Krampus's head is the best choice, we can use it. I don't think it is. I think it's best for us to stick with the Book of Belial. That once every 3 rooms damage upgrade is going to be useful. Let's hope that that's the... Hey, lump of coal. Just means we get a damage modifier the farther the tiers are away from us. There are still ways to make this work. And I'm bound and by God determined to make that happen. So let's take our Yara room. It's not the best. I'm not thrilled about it, but it is the best way to figure out what that other 15-cent item is, and to maybe leave here with an extra spirit heart at least. Pop the Yara rune. It doubles up the gray chest on the floor. We get, you know, Okay. At the very least we get... Oh my god. At the very... Why are you so fast? Why are you so nimble? Oh my god, concussive tears, don't mess this up for me. At the very least we'll get enough money to purchase the spirit heart and the... We'll get enough money to purchase the spirit heart and the mysterious 15-cent item. Concussive tears are confusing Peep enough that he's not moving. I can't avoid. And we're not doing enough damage. Like, our damage output is not as such that... Okay. Our damage output is not as such that we are mowing through enemies. We're doing a whole damn sight better than most characters are at this point. I'm taking so much damage. I can't shoot if I pick up items, and there are items everywhere, so I'm trying really hard to dodge the items, the eyes, Peep's bloat, and Peep's shots. Whoo! The salt. The salt is real. The matchstick is more important to us, I think, at this point, because we'll get more bombs. More bombs mean more tinted rocks mean more health. Let's find out what this 15-cent item is, man. I'm curious now. Blue map is fine. It sure is. It sure is an item. It will give us the opportunity to come into our secret room, which is right here. And hope that maybe Transcendence is in there. I don't even know if I've unlocked it yet. Transcendence is a noose that allows you to fly. Black Lotus would have been good. Raw Liver would have been good. Any secret room item would have been pretty stellar. I'm going to poke my head into this second secret room just to see what we can find. I'm almost hoping... Yeah, I certainly wasn't hoping for that. Alright, well... I don't know how I feel. I also feel like leaving with the Book of Belial was the right choice, because we suddenly, all of a sudden, still need the damage output. I want pretty badly to go in here, so I'm gonna go in here while... Well, that's good. I was gonna say I'm gonna go in here while the blue hearts exist, because the blue hearts, as long as we're getting tweaked for the blue heart health, we're not losing the black hearts, and the black hearts will really become our last line of defense between us and a failing run. So as we're losing those, we'll also be doing damage to the room. So if we find ourselves in a real sticky situation where we're taking damage, at least we'll get sort of a last-minute reprieve from the governor in the form of having our black hearts do the Necronomicon mass AoE effect damage. Yeah, we got the Book of Belial charged up. I don't know that I necessarily need it for this room. Okay. That is a little scary. Come on, come on. Let's wrap this up. Ability to fly, always really high on my list of things that I would like to procure. Nothing really changed this time. I guess, I don't know, like... I want all the stuff that you normally want in a situation like this, and yet at the same time, like, I like the build as it stands right now. I just would like more of everything that we have. More health, more damage. Is this really something we have to do? Come on. There we go. Tinted rocks, tinted rocks, tinted rocks. Nothing. I guess I could blow up skulls if I wanted to try to get black hearts. That doesn't seem worth it at all. Concussive tears, I'm kind of counting on you to disorient the gurglings and keep them from charging me full bore. I really, there's part of me that wishes I could take these pills, but I'm just, after the last run, I'm terrified. I'm too petrified to take those on the off chance that we got the same shitty pill rotation, you know what I mean? Like, there have been pills everywhere in this run, and some of them undoubtedly are good. Some of them are like pretty flies, and some of them are I Can See Forever, which would ultimately save us 2 bombs, but... Man, oh, that's not our creep. I'm an idiot. PhD! Hey, man, that's actually a really cool pickup, because that just means that all these pills that we've been avoiding, like apparently bad gas, are now pills that we can pick up and try. So, pretty fly, as if summoned by command. We have another pill down here that we can go check out. This is something we can work with here. Bad gas, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's good. That's a great pickup. Now, all the, like, I lament the pills we left behind, but I still feel like it was the right play because we didn't know. And I've already been in here. Dumb. I already feel like, that was the tipping point on the last run that cost us everything, and that breaks my heart. Ouija board gives us spectral tears, which means we can now shoot through items. Let's see if whether or not I think that's worth it. It's a bomb and a key for 6 cents. Nah, probably not. I don't think so. Not at the rate that I'm burning through consumables, not even consumables that I need to use. Now that, as a matter of fact though, now that we know what our pills are, I will 100% come over here for 2 pills we don't know. Luck up? Sure. Are you a wizard? Not great. So we'll leave that behind. Are you a wizard shoots our tears on a 45-degree diagonal. This is pretty interesting. I'm intrigued by this fight because this fight's gonna give us the left hand. That's gonna mean that all of our chests from here on out, for the foreseeable future, as long as we're carrying the trinket, are gonna be red chests, and that could be cool. Spectral tears does not mean piercing tears, which stinks in this room because it means I can't really focus down anybody that I'm shooting at by shooting through them. Oh god, I can't. I need tier upgrades. Like, that's my next thing on my shopping list. Like, okay, yeah, sure, I would love Guppy, I would love the ability to fly, I would love hand job from 1994 and a Nicole Smith. And those are all kind of givens. But if I'm gonna ask for one thing, I would like my tiers to be upgraded. I would like to be able to shoot a lot faster and a lot more frequently. Because we do good damage, man. We leveraged our ability to win this run. Yeah, now that this is a thing, I will 100% kind of run the risks. I will carry the left hand until it is prudent for me to drop it. That said, I'll drop it before the dark room, or the dark level, should we decide, or should not we decide, should we be capable, competent enough to play all the way to the dark level. I'll still drop it before the dark level just because I think eventually there's part of us that's going to want to... You can still get chests with items on the dark level is what I'm trying to spit out and failing miserably. You can still get items on the dark level. Just because it starts you off with 4 red chests doesn't mean that you're doomed to get nothing but red chests. You can get items, it's just more rare, and you don't get that big boom of them right off the bat. You actually have to kind of hope and angle for them. That guy was really scary, I'm not gonna lie. I can save a bomb by using the I Can See Forever pill, but I can save 2 bombs if I use it on the next floor, which is what I plan on doing. Whew. Demon Judgment, I could give him heart. I could give him heart health. Alright, here, I need to wait for those spikes to come up. I could give him heart health. If I had red hearts, I would give him red heart health in exchange for the shot at deal with the devil item, or devil pool item. That's not what I want to do. That said, at this point now I would have to give him blue hearts, which would not come back, and I really don't feel comfortable doing that. So let's go ahead and pop our Book of Belial charge. We're going to try to use Headless Baby to create creep under Monstro's Tuchus. It's doing relatively well. The one hit of damage I took was completely my fault because I dodged really poorly there. Concussive tears are gonna fuck up his ability to fly in a straight line, which sucks because he's one of those bosses that you kind of count on his patterns to understand where he's gonna go and what you need to do to counter him. Damage range up in the blood clot, and Abaddon is a filthy pickup. We're gonna pick this up for 3 blue hearts. It's gonna fill us up with black hearts, and it's gonna give us a monster damage upgrade and fear shots. Abaddon is such a good pickup for us there. I think that's it. I think we're gonna go ahead and jump on down to the next level. Alright, let's see if we can pick up the pace now. Spoonbender, what a cool pickup, man. Spoonbender gives us homing shots. Is it worth it? Might be. The world may never know. Alright, let's take Abaddon for a test drive. With Abaddon and Concussive Tears and Spoonbender, it's gonna be, and with the Blood Clot, it's gonna be... We're going to be able to do a lot more damage a lot more quickly. Fear Shot and Concussive Shot's going to get a little funky. I'm still going to use Headless Baby to try to lay down creep underneath Monstro 2's decrepit nasty asshole so that we can drain him down even faster. Good. Good. Got a nickel out of it. I Can See Forever. Bombs I don't need. Well, I mean, the live bomb I didn't need. I clearly could always use the consumables as necessary to blow up tinted rocks because we are still looking for the small rock, a damage upgrade. We are still looking very much for Yeah, sure, I'll take a card. The Emperor card? Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. That's gonna heal our wounds. And then let's go ahead and just go fight. Oh, it's Mom. I'm an asshole. That's, you know what? I'm not worried about it. We're gonna get to go to the deal with the devil. Let's just, we got our item. Our shop, let's say our shop was greed. You know, like, I clearly should have checked. I'm all discombobulated because this is actually the second run that we've done on this video. So I'm kind of lost on what floor we're on and not playing optimally. I still think, that said, that we're going to end up cruising to a victory here, which is almost indicative of, like, how you don't have to be all that great to have a winning Isaac run. You can play as poorly as I'm playing right now, and if you just do some of the things correctly, you can still gut one out. We got Red Mom here, who rarely ever does anything but those attacks. We need the negative, because we're going down to the dark level. I'm going to take both of those. Gimpy means when we get hit, we may spawn spirit hearts. Dark matter means we have more fear shot. We have fear shots, which we already have from Abaddon, but we also have a damage upgrade. So let's go ahead and take it down to the next floor. If nothing else, too, man, we're at 44 minutes right now, as far as these two runs combined. So there's nothing that I'm not too heartbroken about the idea of maybe shaving off a little time. Unfortunately, those are spiders. I'll take the health. We are still the Guppy Dream's still real. I know we haven't picked up a single item, but it just takes one fortuitous floor. What hit me? Okay. Ugh, creep. Why do you do this to me? Let's hope for chests. Interesting. Alright, well, first of all, well, I mean, if nothing else, that kind of panned out the way that we hoped with regards to blowing that up and saving us a bomb. This is the blank card. If we had a card or a pill that we liked very much, we could spam that every 4 rooms. I'm going to take it with me. I'm going to take it with me because ultimately, if we get a good pill, if we get a tears up pill or a health up pill or something like that, then we can absolutely utilize that that synergy between the blank card and whatever it is that we grab. Right here. I knew I saw a tinted rock. There we go. Would I take red heart health at this point? Oh my god, possibly. I'm still pretty nervous about getting locked in here. Getting into a room and having things go so tremendously poorly that I can't really fight our way out. I thought for sure I was going to see a tinted rock somewhere in this room. I think I'm just kind of willing what I want into existence. Little Chad is kind of... Oh, there's a rock there that kept me from moving up. I was trying to dodge to the north, and this rock kept me pinned, because when I walked in, I couldn't see it. I walked in and went, and it was very nearly a very bad time. This is a scary room. Oh, God. Fear shot, concussive tears. Our creep does nothing. We still very much are in the market for some tier upgrades. And a card and a pill. Anything we can possibly lay hands on that'll make our life transitions easier here. Yeah, sure, I'll poke my head in down here. I want guppy items, god damn it. Alright, well this could be, I think one of those is a bad gas pill, but this could be, I think it works that our blank card will work with the pills. I guess we'll see. You know what, and it won't cost us anything either, because if it doesn't work, then we'll just pop 48-hour energy and get our charge right back. There was a starter deck on the last floor, but with PhD, I really don't want to lose the ability to have good pills. Hematemesis, that does literally nothing for us. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that maybe with PhD pickup, our pill rotation would be so much better than it is. Hey, Dio mio, I did not know you could do it like this. Come on. There we go. We do know that we have a range upgrade in the rotation. I love fighting things like a coward from across the way. Alright, so, okay, now we know. The blank card does work with... The blank card does work with the pill. I'm not going to take hematemesis with me. I can't imagine... I mean, I'll take it with me because I'm literally not carrying anything else. I can't imagine what it would be useful for. We got 2 batteries back there on the off chance we do find like a health up pill or a tears upgrade pill or even a pretty fly. We can... Okay. I am really scared. I am super duper scared. The jukes are real. I'm telling you, I play mechanically just sound enough that I don't fear difficult rooms right off the bat. I always kind of assume that I can sort them out. So, you know, when it doesn't go well, I get more surprised than anything. Surprised and a little disappointed. Hey, look at Abel up there. Abel went ahead and dealt with that last guy on his own. Good for you, Abel. I usually don't even remember that you're here. These red chests, man, they're gonna get on board. They're gonna get on board and they're gonna help us out. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones that they're gonna decide to help us, and the guppy items will flow like wine, and we will giggle about the first run and pretend that nothing will ever. We're gonna live forever. Isaac and Taffy and the denizens of the cave playing Isaac, we'll all live forever. We'll get a blue heart from this fight, if I'm not mistaken, which is nice. Excellent. Because we have not exactly been accruing a whole lot of health. I guess a balls of steel pill would be good. Really, honestly, we could pick up just about anything that has a positive effect right now, and I would feel really good. Oh, what's going on here? The Empress is fine. Absolutely fine. We don't necessarily need to use it here, because we're actually going to do most of our damage from across the way, and relatively quickly. But now we know that we kind of have traded the Book of Belial for the Book of Belial, but less effectively. And I guess the positive thing to be taken from that is that, yeah, we traded for essentially the Book of Belial effect, but we traded it for the ability to also utilize the blank card on any other good pill that we find. Pin, just come on out, man. Let's be done with this. Piercing shots would be great. I feel like piercing shots would really sort us out. We're doing a lot of damage. Like, I don't want to downplay how much damage we're doing. I just would like to do it faster. Where in the shit is the exit? I'm ready to not be on this floor anymore. Guess we'll try left. This was the hematemesis pill. Not of much use to us. It's the nice thing about range too, man. When your range sucks, rooms like that are really hard to sort out. Fear shot and concussive tears really make polycephalus behave strangely. I guess we'll go this way. Yeah, boss. Ooh, shit. Alright, let's just, I'll be cool. Yeah, piercing shots would be really good on rooms like this. There we go. It's worth, I think, looking for the super secret room in which we find a single lone black heart, which I think ultimately is probably the best payout we could ask for. I did pop the blank card, so we have the Empress on this room. I didn't realize that was a double floor, and that's super disappointing because it means we lose a deal with the devil. I just want to point out the jukes there too, man. Only because we don't have deal with the, or we don't not deal with the devil. We don't have Polaroid invincibility, so it really doesn't matter. Almost all of our health is black heart health anyway. So every time we get hit, we're gonna do damage to the room essentially anyway. The negative, like the Polaroid, if you can get down to that low health level intentionally and keep it there, then every time you get hit, you pop damage to the room as opposed to giving yourself a shield, which is a super desirable Polaroid invincibility trait. We're hitting for a ton. There was a part of me that wondered if maybe, just maybe, I needed to go ahead and use the Empress card here and not save it. But then at that point, if we do that, we really have no reason to keep the the blank card around. So fortunately, we managed to navigate that fight just fine. Through the dark floor, or to the dark floor, through Shoal. Oh, that's so bad. Like, I was talking to Sunday about this the other day, man, and I think I might have even mentioned this, and if I did, you know, I apologize for overlapping conversation yet again, but, I really hope that they incentivize going to Shoal. Like, Shoal Shoal as a whole, I think, is actually much harder than, the Cathedral. And then I think the dark level is a little bit harder than the chest, and it bums me out that they don't really give you a reason to want to go here. Other than, you know, those rare situations where you're so out of control powerful that you don't even worry about it and you do it as like a showboating situation and sort of a high stepping into the end zone after a long touchdown catch. Where you're just like, I'm gonna go to the dark level because this game can't hold me back. Otherwise, like, because of the sheer number of items that you're guaranteed to get on the chest, it's tough to make yourself... Oh, that sucks. The Lover's card just gives you 2 red hearts, and right now, as it stands, we've got 1 red heart that is going to stay almost consistently full thanks to the fact that we have regeneration due to the placenta pickup that we got. Honest to God, just putting that there so that we can have a clear line of sight to fire from across the way. I really don't want to have to navigate. I think we have spectral tiers too, so I might have just wasted a bomb. I have not played well today, man. Oh shit. I almost gave away popcorn. Speaking of, I was just like, I can't believe I'm sure on a run like this I'd have forgotten to write down the seed. And then I totally forgot to write down the seed. EF7T E76T. How pissed would I have been if I'd had that first run and then forgot to write down the seed on the second one? I'd have beat my own ass, man. I'd have shut my own head in a car door. This room shouldn't be so bad. Fear shot and concussive tears in and of themselves, like I said, I don't like them for the fact that they mess up patterns, but what's this? Pretty fly. Pop it once. Did that work? Let's find out if we can do that again. I don't know if that worked. I feel like we would have heard the thing go off. It doesn't work on pills. Good to know! What an asshole Taffy is. I feel like it didn't work. There's no way it could have worked. So, alright, well, now we know, and knowing is half the battle. I can't escape. I can't escape. Can't sleep. Clowns will eat me. Can't sleep. Clowns will eat me. There we go. Give me something. Alright. We're going to take the pack. Isaac is, ultimately it gives us more consumable drops, but it gives us more champions to fight the contract from below. The pact is going to take away our red heart. It's going to give us 2 spirit hearts. It's also going to be a damage, and I think even a minor speed upgrade, if I'm not mistaken. We will, happily take the damage output, and I will, once again gleefully shoot this asshole from across the way. Because if there's anything Taffy loves in an Isaac run, it's being able to be far, far away from damage while dealing significant amounts of damage himself. That said, the blank card has completely incentivized us even more so. Hematomesis and bad gas, right? Hey, Dio mio. Alright. Let's see if we can utilize the bad gas pill to any great effect. I wasn't taking it with me, so ultimately it's just like, yeah, we'll just throw it out there and see what happens. We're doing good damage. Like, I really will be hematomesis, whatever. Hematomesis drains all of your red hearts and puts a certain number of, like, random roll number heart number of red hearts on the floor. And it's useful in situations like, it can give you 3 red hearts, but you only have 1 red heart, and you need the red hearts so that you can play the blood bank. Like, it's really niche useful. And it's certainly not useful in a situation where we have no red health. Unless we're just trying to get something on the ground so that we can re-roll it. Hey! Yeah. Oh. Come on, Judgment. We need something to break our way. I mean, we've had a lot of things break our way. I don't want to make it sound like we've had a tough go of it here. That could be a good card, though. Now we're finally starting to see some cards show up. Yeah, you know what? I mean, it feels like there's no reason not to. The Death card. I actually honestly think that considering the amount of damage it quote-unquote does, the Death card is not as useful as the Empress card, which is that Book of Belial style damage upgrade that or the Empress card, yeah, that's what I said. That goes with us from room to room. I would much rather have that. I'm gonna hold on to our Empress card charge, our blank card charge, and use it on the Satan fight. If we can find the Satan fight. Whew, and I am going to drop the left hand before I go up to the next floor because I don't want it changing all of our chests that would have contained, you know, there are very few item chests on the dark level. I would be saddened if I gave up what few that I got for a chance at live spiders and spirit hearts. I mean, yeah, the Guppy Dream is always alive when you have the left hand, but mercy me. It's time to stop assuming that the game's gonna luck us into a win and start to assume that we're gonna have to gut it out. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this here, the Emperor's Charge. See, it doesn't do any sort of grand design there either, so I still don't know if I'm using that correctly. I feel like I am, and yet at the same time, man. Alright, let's, if nothing else, use these homing bombs to clear ourselves a path. Trust that we're doing enough damage to hold these things in place while we sneak really long-range shots across the way. Is it worth 2 red hearts? Or 2 spirit hearts? I think it is. Black candle. Well, okay, first of all, we're going to get 1 black heart back, and we're not going to have to worry about facing down another curse as long as we live. And that makes me so happy in my heart. Black candle is such a good pickup. I would, clearly would like it much earlier in the game next time, but beggars can't be choosers, and at this point, I'll happily take it. A tinted rock for access to a red chest. Done. Oh, the red chests have not been good to us. We did get another bomb, which gives us the ability to pop our heads in here and take, once again, another black heart. I think that works out relatively well for us. Okay. Just gotta work on navigating what's around you with these guys. They don't have any real set pattern to them. They just kind of show up willy-nilly. Hey, yeah, dead cat, 9 lives. I mean, like, it's a little late for Guppy. It's a little late for Guppy now, but stranger things have happened. We got 9 lives. I would really not want to live the dark level 9 times in a row on 1 health, but it didn't cost us anything to take it, and it does put us 1 item, like 33% of the way to Guppy. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that. I hope that it worked. We're gonna go ahead and lay down a bomb, which is gonna go ahead and deal with basically 75% of the Fallen fight here. That'll pull us into the Satan fight. I'm gonna count on our distance and the lump of coal, and to a lesser extent our orbitals to do most of the damage there. That's pretty good. Alright, so the legs are gonna start to drop. I'm gonna do my best to not walk into bomb fly territory. We're doing enough damage that, as long as I really don't muck it up, I should be. Oh shit! I took for granted that I had time that the next foot was coming down. Oh wait. Okay, so I want to drop the left hand. We're gonna get 4 red chests on the next floor anyway. Beyond that, I don't want to put all of our hopes and dreams on picking up Guppy items here. So, because we still can get items, and I would like them to be good items. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen. I won't lie to you. Mom's knife, one of the most powerful offensive items in the game. I guess that is something that can happen too when you're on when you're rocking the left hand, is you can ultimately. Oh Jesus, and we have Spoonbender. Oh wow, that's really good because it ultimately the knife gets to them and then lingers there for that little extra bit of time. That's sexy as hell, man. That's sexy as hell. I have no desire to play this, but if you blow them up on this floor, you get an item. We got Mom's contacts, which means not only will our knife linger on enemies now, we will occasionally freeze them in place so that the knife lingers on an enemy that's not even moving or attacking. Spoonbender, Mom's knife, man. What a glorious, glorious combination. Oh, so good. This was a wrong turn, and yet at the same time I'm not worried about it because I think, ultimately have achieved our desired objective that we stated in the beginning of the second run, which was to thoroughly dominate the game in a way that almost makes you uncomfortable to watch. And that's where we are right now. We have stacked up damage multipliers, and now our rate of fire does not matter, because ultimately, yeah, let's do this. Deck of cards, the Hermit, not so good. The Empress, I'll take that with us, and we'll just kind of see what we get from here on out. Yeah, we're at a place now where we are walking in and thoroughly imposing our will onto every aspect of the game. I guess there's one left. That sucks to be him. We don't have a trinket. That blows my mind a little bit. We'll take Pinky's Eye, which will occasionally do poison damage. Yeah, I love that. Spoonbender just makes the tear hover inside the enemy for a minute. That's so sexy. Oh my god. The serial killer in me has just a throbbing heart-on. There we go. Excellent. At this point now, yeah, I'm really just in a place where I am thrilled to just kind of wrap this up. We didn't dodge that one well. If I was on a lost run, well, if I was on a lost run, it wouldn't matter because I would ultimately have 9 lives. So this one didn't matter. I popped it because I wanted to see if I was near the boss room, and I just didn't take a minute to register that the boss room is, right here. All right, let's go in here and completely devastate the lamb. One more extra heart is completely worth it. Yeah, we're good. Watch how fast this goes down. This is the kind of run that you have it, and when you have it, you come to the dark level to showboat how powerful you are. I almost took that damage out of spite, and then I decided not to fuck with it anymore and just lay him down. Victory lap. Let's go ahead and put us in. All right. Well, that was a really weird, harrowing first part, and then, you know, we earned that. I don't feel too terribly bad about how overpowered that run ended up being, because we had to nurse, you know, 6 spirit hearts for several floors until we could find the right combination of items to really get into orbit, man. So, did we unlock anything? We unlocked the curved horn, which is a damage upgrade trinket. And so next time we will come in and play as Blue Baby. We just basically did a Blue Baby run, then we will do a legitimate Blue Baby run. So I apologize for kind of how shitty that first run started out. I apologize for messing up that Yarrow rune situation in that one room. Other than that, man, I feel like it was a pretty good second run. The second run balled out of control, and we've got Judas's post-it note is completely finished now. So that's what we want to get it all looking like. We want to get all of that post-it note in red. So the next thing for Blue Baby is to take him down to the dark level and to hopefully also put him through boss rush, which we kind of need for just about everyone except for Isaac, or for Judas and Cain. So we still have our work cut out for us. Maybe we can get a little bit of momentum going behind the streak, which we will pick up next time with Blue Baby, which is a fun run. Those are the ones that I thoroughly enjoy as well. So until next time, on behalf of the denizens of the cave and myself, my name is Taffy. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you then, and I am out.